Oprah Winfrey and The Rock donate $10 million to the Maui Relief Launch Fund.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Oprah Winfrey are stepping up to help those affected by the recent wildfires in Maui, launching a $10 million fund to financially support thousands of the residents. This comes on the heels. Remember, we was talking about yesterday. We asked the question. My mama said some people house weren't covered.
Right.
They still owe the bank.
Yeah.
A lot of this money, Oprah says, is going to pay those banks off.
Thank you. God, I'm so glad that she's doing this.
And The Rock.
Think about if these two people, just two people that
just two of them.
Think about the many, many millionaires and billionaires we have in this world.
Well, it says here, Johnson and Winfrey announced the initiative Thursday morning, saying that after brainstorming a bit on how they could offer assistance, they decided to kickstart the People's Fund.
Good.
So this is kickstart. So you know she gonna get all her rich friends,
gotcha.
And he gonna get all his rich friends, and they're gonna give to this fund.
Thank you.
The initiative is designed to put money directly in the pockets of those impacted by the devastating fires in Kula and Lahaina, which include the many who lost their homes and were forced to evacuate.
Yes, thank you. That's beautiful.
Johnson says people can apply to receive $1,200 a month as they recover. And he's hoping more donations pour in over time to add to that contribution.
Mm-hmm.
We are honored to start this campaign with $10 million and ask for your help in donating to those who have lost their homes, he said. We thank you in advance for your contribution.
Beautiful.
Oprah, a part-time resident at Maui, also been doing her part by visiting evacuation shelters and handing out supplies over the past few weeks.
Good.
So that's good. That's good news.
These are good. When you hear these are feel-good stories. Because
yes.
I've always been praying and wondering if people who are making such big amounts of money and they're blessed to have that income, that they are doing something like this to help people who are less, they don't have anything. And so I'm grateful that she and The Rock is doing this, Dwayne.
So that's good, isn't it?
Yes.
Don't you love The Rock? Mm-hmm. I like The Rock.
Somebody was saying he should run for president.
He was thinking about it. I'm glad he didn't. We always think anybody could just run, even though just because you're a nice guy. But no.
But look at Comeover.
I know.
He didn't lower the bar.
But he's not even a nice guy.
Well, I'm
The
just
Rock
saying,
is at least a nice guy.
He's lowered the bar so low that anybody look at Vivek Ramaswamy.
I know. Oh.
Any businessman. Oh, remember, what's his name? Parole. He had the bow ties.
Oh, I was going to say Purdue.
He was a businessman.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he kind of started that businessman, being unless someone before him, but I remember him.
Well, the actor was Reagan. That would have been The Rock.
Sure enough. Sure was. Yeah. Ronald Reagan.
President of the United States.
But he had good foreign policy.
Well.
I mean, he was a little rough.
Yeah.
He was a little tough.
All right. So that's good news to know.
Okay.
The Rock and Oprah. And he said it was something I was watching. He calls himself a black man. He identifies as being a black man.
Oh, that's wonderful.
He's Samoan, right? He's like, Hawaiian.
And
he says, his father's dark.
Racial profile him.
What?
They probably won't racial profile him.
What do you mean?
When they see him driving by, they'll just start following
They'll think he's Mexican or something. Spanish.
Yeah.
Spanish.
Think he don't have his papers.
Or mixed. Like a biracial, yeah.
That's sad when we're talking about racial profile.
But I saw him on something, and he said something. It was somebody was doing or something, and he said, "Oh, you're not gonna let the black man out, huh?" And I was like, "Oh, he identifies black." But then I thought about it. I said, "Yeah, because his dad is dark, and they consider themselves black, so that's probably why."
Okay.
But yeah, he said you ain't gonna let the black man
even
out.
If he don't identify himself as black.
I don't care. I know The Rock is fine, especially in that picture. Don't he look good? Dang.
Oprah, was you kind of like tempting? She still got Stedman, don't she?
They know what? Is Oprah still with Stedman?
They are still together.
Are they?
I think so.
You
went here in the news.
Hey, y'all, are Oprah and Stedman together?
I think they are. Because they had something about them talking before. It was something that had gone on, and they said, Stedman said blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they're still together.
Since 1986.
Wow. They're doing a Joy, what's her name on The View? She dated Steve for a
Wait a minute.
long time.
They became grandparents. Stedman did. So he had a kid.
He has a kid, yeah.
Oh, so she considered that her grandchild.
Yeah.
In 2015.
Isn't that something?
I didn't know they was
They're still together.
Yeah, because we would have heard if they wasn't.
Right.
People would have made a big deal about it.
Right.
36 years.
Ain't that something?
You know what? Stedman knows he knows what to do. He's confident in who he is. Mm-hmm. If you got a confident man,
they gave him slack when she first came out with as far as how much
and he was
money
6
she
figures.
had.
He had 6 figures then, but that looked like nothing compared to her.
Right. They was just dogging him out though. Dude, he's got it together.
And The Rock did get a divorce, but he's been with his current wife now. So
he sure did. Oh,
he's with his current wife. He's been with her for a while.
What's a while? 10 years? He has kids, right?
By both.
By the first. Okay. So the second one too. The only concern when you have another marriage and you have children from that other marriage, that you're still taking care of the first kids as well.
He was with the first one from 1997 to 2008.
7. That's 2008 and 13 years maybe.
And then the second one since 2019.
Oh, that's not long.
19, 21, 5 years.
So that's a good question.
But that's a long break.
When
2008 to 2019, he didn't get married again.
Maybe he didn't want to.
Yeah.
But when you have those kids from second marriage, third marriages, hopefully you're taking care of the first ones too.
Yeah, they show him with his kids all the time.
That's good.
Let's see. Kiki says, I love The Rock. Yes, they are still together. Oprah and Winfrey. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's a good thing. So if you want to get to that fun
good story,
it's called the People Fund of Maui.
People's Fund.
You know who that is?
This knucklehead? Mm-hmm. One of the Proud Boys?
One of the Proud Boys.